helps if I put myself back into the show. Yeah, it's gonna be that kind of a night. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and well, it's making it up as we go. So this is what we do. It's episode 29, and let's get this thing going here. Mr. Paul Corliss is joining us. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Good deal. Son of Paul, Paul 2 is here. Mr. Hammerquist, how you doing, sir?
Doing well.
Good. And there's Mr. Sean. How you doing, buddy?
Good evening. Doing great.
Good. Well, it was kind of a rocky start. That's all good, though. It happens every day. But we'll get it going here. So let's just. So all right. So today, so far, we've already had the Ravens destroy the Texans. That was good, and now we have the Packers and who are they playing?
49ers.
49ers. That's right. Yeah, they're playing right now. So if anybody's out there watching it, if there's a score, keep us updated. So we would appreciate it, or at least I would. All right, well let's get chatting here, and let's see what was happening with the panel this week. Mr. Corliss, do you work on anything besides your good looks?
Let me show you some of my parts here.
Oh, what's he got?
That's
Working on this is the big sign.
This is
Gray.
the backer to a sign. It's made out of rigid foam,
Nice.
and I'll show you what goes on it. I'm in the process of painting it right now. And this is for my, if I don't break it in the meantime. This is for my great grandson,
Nice.
and it's going to have his name on it in big letters
Oh, cool.
to go over his bed. And that thing, the back is 6 feet long, and the letters are about a foot high.
Nice.
So
Very good.
after I get my
Yeah.
painting done, then I attach these to that, and I can get it out of my shop.
Sweet.
So how do you like working with that pink foam?
It's not bad. It's not bad. I cut it on my CNC, and one thing I have noticed is it really soaks up the paint.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't
I
think
think-
it would.
I think that backboard has about 4 coats of silver on it, and it's finally starting to look silver instead of pinkish silver. But yeah, it's not bad to work with. I bought the regular adhesive that you use with the pink foam
Yeah.
to attach everything to it because I didn't want anything falling off of it when it's done.
Now-
But
Good.
I noticed on the back you had it looked like a piece of wood. Is that actually like a French plate or something? Or
that's exactly what it is. Yep. And I'm going to give them the other half of it and say, you mount this on the wall and this hooks on it. Bye.
sweet and simple.
Yep. Well, I figure that's about the easiest way to hang it, and it adds a little stiffness to it too.
Very
That
nice.
is a great deal.
Oh, touchdown 49ers.
Yeah, so it was the 3-0, and then now it's I guess 3-7. So
Yeah.
hey, look, we figured out how to get Dave to actually participate in the chat. That's all right, Mr. Gatton. Just messing with you, buddy. Ray Dixon's asking what kind of paint you were using on that.
I am using just craft paint, acrylic craft paint.
Cool. Looking good.
So are you going to have it done for next week?
I doubt it. I'm not fast at this stuff. You know, I got a lot of, I got to put a few more coats of silver on that big piece and a second coat on all the black pieces. And then I got to line them up so that they get spaced evenly. And
I bet that's gonna be sweet though.
then what I might, at the speed I'm going, I figure I might put some ornaments on it and enter it into this year's Christmas challenge.
See, you can do that.
You can put some hooks under it. You can hang stockings and
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
See, I was thinking more Halloween. I mean, I know you want to put it for the Christmas challenge, but by the time Halloween rolls around, you'll have all the cobwebs on it, you know?
Well, that's true too. That's true too. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Nice.
Yeah, I can enter it in a couple contests.
Yeah. All year round, right? Very good. Let's jump into this real quick. John Thompson got his quantum put together for the Gatton 23 Christmas challenge, up and running using Bob's cam.
Dude,
and the
that was
Spire. Nice.
fast.
Very good.
Quick.
Yeah, no matter when you got that thing, that's a lot to put together in a very short amount of time. So very good. That's awesome, John. Like, can't wait to see what some stuff you put out with that thing. So good job. All right, Sean, what have you been up to, buddy?
Playing as usual.
Yeah.
Well, I've been working on. I just added a new item to my cart today.
Yeah.
I think I showed you guys the bridge module thing that I was working on a little while ago.
Yeah.
Well, I had to redo it. Yeah, this is the original. Because if you look on the bottom, you know, I put inserts in. This way you can adjust the height of the feet. But there just wasn't enough meat. So it was slightly blowing the edges out. And when it took me a week to actually get back to the project, but it's all finished up and it's a
Sweet.
nice simple timber.
Oh, here.
So you know what? I can honestly say I got a bridge I'll sell you.
Now
But-
does that get shipped flat packed or is it assembled or?
Actually I have. Whoop. It will.
Oh,
It will
cool.
get shipped flat pack.
nice.
So it's literally
Nice.
all the parts for it are in the bag. I got to come up with the instructions, but it's actually a really simple kit to put together.
Yeah. Very cool.
I'm having a lot of fun with that. And then I got a goodie in the mail.
Oh,
Okay.
goodie in the mail. Goodie in the mail.
Yes, I got to thank, two people. Of course, Dave Gatton. Got to thank you, dude. That was a fun challenge. And also to G3 CNC.
Oh yeah, Stacy over there. Yeah.
Yes. I wish I set my note down. I was going to read it, and I don't know where I set it. Probably a good thing. But it's nice. I mean, my touch off that I use it's a round disc, it's aluminum disc that I just literally drilled into and tapped and then ran a wire. Works great, but this is on a whole nother level. I love this thing.
Wow. Yeah, look at that. That's nice.
But the coolest thing is you can just lock it into a corner and always get the same spot every time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I love how they put it together. The only thing I'll have to do, and it's no big deal, is add a plug. What is that? A male? Would that be a male? On my controller. But other than that, this is awesome.
Cool.
This will make me look professional.
Very good.
So yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a wonderful week.
It's good to see.
And of all days, it's my daughter's 13th birthday.
Oh.
Ooh.
You got a teenager in the house now.
Oh yes, it's gonna be fun. No complaints. They but she had to have a black birthday cake, and it's like, yeah, I'll eat it after the show.
She's going all goth on you, huh?
Yeah, so is mom, kind of in their own way. It's fun.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Kids
Yeah,
will be kids.
when I was in high school, I was one of the trench coaters with the had a top hat, all that crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran around in leather, biker
Yeah.
jacket, and white shirt, and dark blue jeans.
Oh yeah.
The pack. Oh, dude, the pack of cigarettes rolled up in the sleeve. Lunchtime, everyone would run out of. This is the wild part. Lunchtime, we'd all go out, and you'd have your cigarette outside, and you go back in.
There you go.
So I think I just dated it.
Harry says that next week his son will be 13 and he can cancel his internet because he has two teenagers that know everything. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, still watch the show on your phone. So very, very
Yeah.
cool. Good deal. Well, that's good progress you got there, sir. Mr. Paul, too. Mr. Hammerquist, what have you been up to, sir?
Well, not a lot. It's been cold here in Texas. We got real snow.
Yeah,
not
did you guys
just
get snow on
ice?
that?
Yes, real snow.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
Not, maybe an inch. I'm, exaggerating because everything's got to be bigger in Texas. So, really half an inch, but it snowed. It's been anywhere between 10 and 18 degrees all week. So I've actually been busy with the day job, and today was the first. Well, we had Thursday. It got up to 60, and then it dropped back down into the 20s and 30s today.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Yeah. But
I'll trade you. Dude, I've got snowdrifts that are right next to my trailer. It's got to be 6 foot tall.
Oh, you can keep all that.
Yeah, I got some
Cool.
painting done, but I got my pips made.
Ooh.
Oh, too cool.
So just circles with magnets.
Are those
And-
wood or?
Yeah, just
Oh, you did them on
MDF.
the CNC?
I did all these on the laser.
On a laser.
Yeah, just cut out a bunch of little holes. Working on my bat lifts, and even got some
that's cool.
leather that I'm gonna wrap in here. The holders for these are drying for paint. Then it got pips with magnets on the back for the refrigerator, and just a bunch of these are just giveaway stuff for when we're on the Star Trek cruise, and just hang them up on your
Nice.
refrigerator.
You've been busy. You've been really busy.
Last time I counted, I'm over 230 different items I'm making right now.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Jeez.
So
And when's the due date?
we have 28 days, 29 days. So
Plenty of time.
yeah.
Very cool.
So I keep adding more.
Well, you won't come home with any of it, so you'll find new homes for all of it. So I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they do like kind of Easter egg hunts. So bunch of people will make different things and just hide it over the ship. So a lot of these magnets, I'm just going to go all over the ship and hide little things. And who knows, the next cruise may be like, hey, what?
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
the Jericho cruise will be out there going, "What's this up here for? This isn't John Cena."
Well, they do have a wrestling cruise. I think the 80s cruise either goes before us or after us.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so
Oh,
there's even a Jay and Silent Bob cruise.
Have you been on cruises before?
Yes, this will be. Well, I've only been on the Star Trek cruises, so I love them. I've had other people go on regular ones and they like them and everything, but I'm not sure I could do just a regular cruise
Yeah.
because
Well,
every
the
night's
thing-
different on the ship. It's not just the same old and about going to the different ports.
When you're saying the 80s cruise, you're talking 1980s, not 80-year-olds, right?
Right, 1980s. Yes. Hair bands, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. The I told you guys that the guy from Kicks. Have you guys ever heard of Kicks?
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys about this? Yeah. My son was getting some guitar lessons from Ronnie, the guitarist. It was pretty awesome
Cool.
because
One of the
they're from right around here, and so they at the one place that my son goes to for guitar lessons, Ronnie comes in there and will fill in for RJ's regular teacher who goes out on tour too and does. He has a band that he tours with, so. When he's gone, Ronnie comes in and teaches RJ the guitar, so that's pretty sweet. But anyway, oh yeah. Oh, Green Bay got another field goal. That's good to see. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to pull it out, but I'm sure it'll be a good game either way. But anyway, awesome to hear, Mr. Paul. That's keep at it, sir. Keep making stuff. It's going to come up quicker than what you're still never going to get everything done that you want to get done, but you've got a really good head start.
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome. Let's see here. So, well, for me, this week, so we had the show last Saturday, and then got up Sunday morning, got on a plane, and went to Florida. So we spent from Sunday to Thursday down in Orlando, and spent a couple days at Disney, getting some inspiration for stuff, and got to meet the Mandalorian. That was pretty cool. I got my picture taken with the Mandalorian, and so that was fun. The weather was pretty good. I mean, cannot complain. Because, Tuesday here in Maryland, we got like 4 or 6 inches of snow. And then yesterday we got like another 4 inches of snow. And it's really windy here. So I didn't even have to, there's nothing that I had to do to my driveway because it just blows off. So it's a mess. But anyway, so I've been a little more on the inspiration side, but I have been starting a design for a coin bank. So making this for my son. So it's a Star Wars logo style bank. So in 2 pieces. So I'd still have to cut a piece of acrylic to go in between, and then that'll go on there, and that'll look pretty sweet, I think. So
3D printed?
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That thing is. Look how beautiful that is.
Neat.
That is.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was about to ask if you did, use the laser to make.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna do the laser for the acrylic, and so I have that all here. I just gotta get that done. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But yeah. So I was working out pretty good, and I was shooting some YouTube videos, and I was trying to actually start a print before the show started, but I was having a little bit of an issue, and so that's gonna have to wait for the project I was gonna start now, but it's all good. Let's see here. Besides that, yeah. Doing some cleaning up in the office in the meantime until I start construction on stuff back here. Got to finish the construction on stuff over here where the laser is, and because obviously I hadn't had a chance to do any more in there, but took lots of pictures of stuff down in Star Wars world down there in Florida, and to get more inspiration for the room as a whole. And I think it's going to look pretty sweet. But anyway, what's Jerry saying here? I like how far you've not gotten on that room. Yeah, no kidding, Jerry. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I did pick up some stuff. I mean, the Bamboo Lab box is no longer there. I mean, hey, progress. So I did bring in a bookshelf to put all my filament on. It's sitting over here. But other than that, yeah, not a whole lot's been happening over here since I really wasn't here. But anyway, let's see here. What's Kenny say? Thanks for the inspiration with the long mill MK2 48 by 30. That same path as you, going from the 3018 to the MK2. Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, that 48 by 30 is nice. I wanted to upgrade, but I'm going to wait till the alt mill comes out and then just, I'll donate my 30 by 30 and go with the alt mill because it'll be a 4 by 4 at that point.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Get on it, sir. Get on it.
Never big enough.
Well, they can be, but I mean, we've seen some very large Gattons that were kind of unnecessarily large, but yeah, I get what you mean. They never seem big enough for what you want to put on it.
Yeah.
So,
well, been playing around with that slicer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought the 2x3 was gonna be, just right. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you mess around with stuff. My Gatton is probably, the overall bed size is perfect for for everything that I want to cut, because I like doing Baltic birch, and they come in 5x5 sheets. So if I ever finish the rear mounted Z on that thing, I'll be able to use all the space I need on it to be able to cut it. So, that hopefully is going to be a project that I finish this year too. So we're busy this year. I got to get stuff done.
It's only begun.
Yeah. Ooh, look, Paul's sharing the screen. Look at that thing.
So been playing around with that slicer 360.
Yeah.
And so that's why I want to get the 4x4 so I can really scale these up.
Wow.
And do really large installations.
That's Deep Space Nine, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey, look at that. I remember something from Star Trek. Very good. Oh, what's Jerry saying here? It's okay. I drained my laser. I haven't been in the shop in 2 months. Oof. Yeah, I hear you. You've been busy, though, buddy. You've been traveling a lot with work and all that good stuff. But he's going to be working on his... Look at that. Look how monstrous that is. A 1,500 millimeter rat rig. Yeah. Or 500 is supposed to be 500. Still huge for a 3D printer. So very cool. Well, let's since we're all caught up at the moment here, let's get started on with this week's show, with all of our subject matter and all that good stuff. So the first videos I wanted to talk about this week is from our buddy, Mr. Hamilton Dilbeck. Hamilton's been crushing it the last couple weeks, so far this year. Yeah, he does. He actually, so far, he's put out 3 videos this year, and they're all good project videos. And I love Hamilton's expressions in all of his pictures. His expression, like if you go to his website, if you go to CNC with me, like he's got his big old grinner going on. But yeah, he shows he shows a good smile every day, so that's awesome. I like this project. I don't know if you guys saw this video yet, because it came out, I think, yesterday. That material that he's using is so cool, but man, is it expensive.
Well, I guess. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
What it,
What
what
was it, $40 for a 12 by 12 piece?
Yeah, yeah. It's like compressed paper and resin, so it's like it's insanely hard, but it's beautiful. I mean, it looks really cool. I'd rather use stuff like that than like some nice hardwood or something. I just think it has a different look to it.
I could run my CNC for 4 months, never make a mistake. Put one piece of that on it,
Oh yeah.
something would go wrong.
Oh yeah. You get some gouge right through the middle of it. No. Yeah,
I've
it's
been there, done that.
yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. But I'm really enjoying the style of videos that he's doing this year. He's really growing as a YouTube guy, and I think really finding where he fits in the whole landscape, and I think he's crushing it. He started up. Anybody that doesn't know, Hamilton started up CNC with me, and that is it's a website that he just did, which this month is Founders Month. So you have until the end of January if you wanted to join in. You get all kinds of perks. Here's the list of the perks and all that are showing up from his site. So if you look on the left, if the annual is a really good deal, so it's $98.20 if you do a year membership with it, and you're getting access to all of his files that he has, like not just the ones that he's making while you're a member, but you get at least this month you see down here in the red, you get the entire CNC Later SVG mega file pack, which that by itself, I forget how much that thing was. I think it's at least $50 or $60 by itself.
Just that one pack.
Yeah. So you get and all the other stuff. And I know he's wanting to grow the CNC with me to a larger thing than even what it is right now. So he says in the video that he just surpassed 300 members on there. So congratulations to Hamilton for that. And it's pretty cool. So if you want to get in on that, go over there to cncwithme.com and sign up with old Hamilton, and I don't think you'll be sorry.
Oh, not with everything he has to offer. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, and I think he's really got like he's working with specific bits. Our buddy, our old buddy Cody, over here at Cadence Manufacturing Design, Hamilton's using 3 of his bits. He's using a Downtown Jenny, one of the Groovy V bits, and the new Bull bit that just got released. And that's going to be able to be used in all of the projects I think that he's putting out this year, from what it sounds like on his video. So it's a pretty cool way to do it, and I think he's going to be really successful with it. So get on it there with Mr. Hamilton. So good deal. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's talk about this guy. Jesper Makes. Did you guys watch this thing yet?
Yes.
I watched that one.
As soon as I saw this, I was like, what? Because I hadn't seen him before. And I was like, all right, well, let me check this out. And then I immediately subscribed to him. I was like, this guy is awesome. I like him a lot. The whole thing, the video is not even really about making this cool looking lamp, which he makes during the video, but it's just about like making stuff and then going through the process of overcoming problems and stuff like that, like how to attack stuff. It's pretty.
Well, I like his message.
Yeah.
Do dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Do it. Just try it. Just do dumb stuff, and see where it goes.
You won't learn if you don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked how he said he spent all this time working on this design for this lamp, and he shows it to his wife, and his wife's like, "I don't like it." I was like, "Yep, that's how it goes. That's exactly how it goes." So, but yeah, I like this one. I thought it was pretty cool how he cut it all and put it all together, and the video itself. I like him. I think I can't wait to see more stuff come out from him.
Now, who is his friend? Because I guess his friend's a YouTuber as well.
Yeah.
So
I forget-
I like to play back and forth with those two because I think I've seen his friend with the dog do his own video, and it was. I had to watch it on my phone real quick, but this one was good.
I think it's Mike something. I can't remember right offhand, but yeah, it was pretty funny. The dog hit the wrong button. Too good. But yeah, check that one out. It'll be down in the down there in the description. All these videos that we're talking about tonight are. So check them out. Let's see here. Make something. Dave Picciuto. I thought this was pretty interesting. This is a good. He does some interesting projects. I know he's not for everybody, and all that. But I like some of the processes that he goes through, and some of the things that he challenges himself with. So this one was making what looks like a solid walnut, end table magazine rack, whatever it is, but just using a laser with it, and it turned out pretty cool. I dug how it turned out, and that he used just the laser
on that project.
Yeah.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty neat because like the way he designed it, the legs and all that are just layered, plywood or MDF or whatever it was. I forget what it was.
I think it was Baltic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So and then the outsides of it is, thin sheets of
veneer.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Well, it wasn't even veneered. It was just like 1/8 inch thick walnut, and on the outsides, and then he used some veneered on the edges or whatever too. So, but turned out pretty cool. I dig it. It was a lot different than a lot of laser stuff with the burnt edges and all that. It was because it looks finished. So pretty cool.
Yeah, from the photo, it looks like a solid piece of wood.
Yeah.
I just am like, that's a lot of work to go through. I mean, I get it if all you had was a laser, but if you had a CNC, it's kind of like I'd do it with the CNC.
Oh yeah,
but it is cool. It kind of gave me some ideas too. I like he used the dowels to keep it all aligned. So cool little tricks there, like stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, for the people that don't have a CNC router and have a laser, that's
yeah.
Oh,
it just shows you there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are kind of homicidal. Yeah. Well, good job, Mr. Picciuto. Keep at it. He's got a really cool Airbnb that he's working on. Have you guys seen any of the videos that he's been doing for that?
No.
So he bought a house, and they're making it into an Airbnb. And what the I guess the thought process is behind it is that he's building everything that goes into it for like over the next year, and then people can go stay in there. And if you go, oh hey, I like this magazine rack, you can buy it and take it home.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah. So kind of cool. So like he's already done. I think he already finished up the one bathroom in there, and He's been working on a couple different projects there in that house. So pretty neat.
When he gets it all together, would it be a live-in store?
Basically, I mean, yeah, you can rent it out and go stay there. I think he's up in Ohio, and then you go, oh yeah, hey, I like this piece of art or this end table or this, whatever, and I'm going to take it home with me and buy, pay for it and take it home. So,
That's thinking out of the box.
yeah.
That's
How he did that inlay look was pretty cool. That's what I really appreciated, and kind of gave me a lot of ideas there.
Yeah. Yeah, and it kind of showed off some of the Baltic Birch innards of the project.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty neat. All right, well, we'll move on here to the Peopoly. This 3D printer. This is that crazy 3D printer that we've been on and off talking about once in a while. This is the one that doesn't have any belts or anything. It's done by magnets. And so they're making more progress, I guess, on the designing or, trying to get it all finalized. And they built a guitar or did a guitar body there on it. Let's see here. Yeah, they were able to do it in less than 2 days instead of a week or whatever,
Wow.
printing out individual pieces. So it,
is that the machine that everyone was leaning on?
yeah, with the table, because it was moving so fast, it was shaking the crap out of the table. Yeah, that's the machine. So it's I mean, it's a $1,500 3D printer, but it's pretty cool. I'd dig it. I'd like to go see it again.
When you shared that link for that video, I thought it was one of those where it's the printer itself is making music, because it said 3D printer making music. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, one of those. And I'm like, with it using magnets, it's not going to be making that kind of sound. You don't have.
Yeah, the bamboo ones, the A1 and the A1 Mini, I think you can make program it to make music or something like that with the it'll beep at you when it's done with the prints and all that, but it's not, there's no buzzer in it, it's the motors beeping. So
Cool.
CNC Labs did a Merry Christmas with their motors and had a Christmas tree turning and everything. I should have sent you the link. It was actually kind of funny.
Oh, cool. I missed that one. So, sweet. All right. Well, keeping with the 3D printing theme, I've been watching these guys a lot over the last several months. The Slant 3D. I forget what the dude's name is, but they've been Slant 3D has started. They have a big giant print farm. Like I don't even know how many printers they have. They never really ever say, but it's a lot of them. And so they started making their own filament for themselves to use in the print farm, and now they're starting to sell it. And their goal is to get it down to $10 a kilogram for good 3D printing filament. And so, like 6 months ago or so, maybe they came out with they did a video on the plan to get down to $10 a kilogram. And this is part of their plan, but they're actually doing this a lot sooner than what they thought they would be, which is selling bigger than just 1 kilogram rolls. So they're releasing a 4 kilogram roll of filament. I mean, it's all for print farms. I mean, it's not really intended for, Joe Blow guy back here. It's really meant for people that are doing production work.
Or if you have the orange.
Oh yeah, or the Giga, yeah. Jeez, yeah, that thing's gonna blow through some filament, big filament. But yeah, so I guess they're making some good progress in reduction of cost and bringing the a 4 kilogram roll. It's pretty It's pretty massive. I mean, I can really see how that would make a huge difference, even just in the cost of the spools themselves.
Mhm.
Because you can't imagine, a 1 kilogram spool. It doesn't cost 1/4 of what a 4 kilogram spool does. So there's a huge cost savings just right there for that.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't even. I wouldn't even think it would be twice as expensive. Maybe it is. Well, even if it was, that's still half as expensive for 4 kilograms as it would be for individual 1 kilogram rolls. So
Yeah, and you can always respool it.
yeah, well, that's one thing that they've been doing too. Is they did a thing because they use not just their own filament too. They buy external filaments using their print farm too. They've been taking some of the old ones and putting their filament on the roll, and then putting a new sticker on it saying, this is respooled by
Oh, that's cool though.
by tangled filament, and so it's pretty neat. But they're making some good progress with it, and it'll be interesting to see how they affect the industry of filament with since they're making a quality filament and bringing the price down. So
I'd give it a try.
yeah, I've tried to contact them a couple times about it, but I hadn't had much luck yet. But that's all good. We'll try it again. It was during everybody's busy time when I was trying, so probably didn't help matters. What was that? Oh, the last one I really wanted to talk about tonight was this guy, Tim Welds. This is pretty cool. He was using 3D printing for welding and fabrication and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting.
And it all makes sense too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it didn't take a whole lot. I think the one that I liked, of all the ones that he was making and shows, I mean, he shows it here in the thumbnail, all the different things he did. But the top ones here, right there, he did a dimple die from 3D printing, and it worked. I thought that was pretty cool that he was able to make that work. The ones that are right below it, there, the green ones, those are coping, tube coping, angle, definers or whatever you want to call it.
Really caught my eye.
Yeah. So instead of doing, if you don't have the drill with the angle thing to do coping cuts on tubing, then you could just you put this over the tube and trace it, and then you could just cut it out manually, and that seemed to be pretty sweet. And those things are printing out in a couple minutes. It doesn't really take very long. So
it's kind of like templates for cutting boards, and
Except
same
for
thing.
yeah,
Instead of being 2D, it's a 3D template. Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to know if he actually used it on the go-kart that he was showing.
No, I don't think on that one, because that was a vintage cart from what I was seeing. So I don't think that I didn't get the impression that he built that one, but maybe restored it or something like that. But you could definitely use it to make that. Yeah,
That would make life a lot easier.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure. Pretty cool though. I was thinking about our buddy JR, since he's gotten into the metalworking and all that stuff. I was like, oh, JR do this stuff. That'll work out. That would work. So pretty cool. Definitely worth a watch on those. Oh, how are we doing on our commenting in here? Do we have anything? Let's see here. Let me check in here and see what we got going on. Oh, looks like you don't love what you're doing with the Rapid Change ATC. So do we have somebody from there in here with us? That'd be pretty cool to hear. Let's see here. Here we go. Here's Kenny's got a question here. What's your favorite CAD CAM for CNC? For now, I'm using a 1-year subscription with Carveco Maker and Carbide Create. I hope Mage Mill from Lightburn arrives before the end of my subscriptions. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm like the worst person in the world to ask about this because I have the Vectric Pro desktop, and I don't use it. The reason I kind of got a good reason for not using it so far, really, because most of my projects are bigger than 24 by 24, and that's like the max that you can do without tiling in that. So I do have that, but what's even worse is what I actually do use, which is kind of embarrassing. I use an easel. but it works for everything I need. I mean, everything that I cut, it's easy just to throw it in there. I
think this question really comes down to what do you want to make?
Yeah.
What features do you need? Are you going to be doing 3D? Are you going to be working with STLs? You know, you're going to need a different. I've used Carbide Create Pro and their 3D, their original 3D import. Newer version, it's better, but I'm still just not a big fan. I know. Oh my gosh, Pixel CNC and let me look at my desktop. Etzelcam also do it. Those are cheaper. But then you got Fusion 360 and Blender if you can get it working.
Mhm.
But if you don't need that, you know, but then are you going to design in that software too? Then Carveco or Aspire or, you know, something that has a good design side as well might be better.
Yeah.
Unless you want to use Inkscape or Illustrator. Like me, I like Illustrator. I know it. I've worked in it. It's easy. I can go from that and I can transfer it to laser or CNC. You know, whereas if you're designing in one program, let's say you're designing in Carbide Create, but you also want to do laser work, you can't design in Carbide Create to do laser work. So depending on what your workflow is going to determine what software you should use.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I like Fusion 360 because you can do both. You can do your laser and also your CNC router.
See, I didn't know Fusion could do that.
Yeah, you can export whatever you work on in a DXF file, and then
DXF,
yeah, cut the DXF. It works pretty good.
What are you using, Paul, Mr. Corliss?
I use VCarve Pro.
Very good. Look,
Yeah.
look.
I
Look.
like it.
Here they
Aspire for me is way too expensive. I just could never justify the cost of Aspire.
Yeah.
And, but I use VCarve Pro. I use Lightburn for laser, and I use Tinkercad for 3D printing.
Very cool. Yeah, the Mage Mill should be pretty interesting. It'll be interesting to see what they are, you know, what you can do with it or without it. I really kind of kicked myself because they were at the 3D printing show that I went to earlier this year in the summertime, and I didn't even see it. So I was like, dang it. That was something I really wanted to know about if I would have seen it there, but oh well. Very crazy. Yeah, Wade says you need to upgrade to VCarve Pro. Yeah, I know, but
it's worth it.
I'm sure it is. It's just money.
Yeah. Can't take it with you.
No, you can't. Definitely can't. and we probably spent it all down in Disney anyway. Good
You
Lord.
know, I wanted to say something when you said Disney. Who here has taken liberties to use it yet?
Oh, the
Steamboat
Oh,
Willie,
Steamboat Willie?
Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse.
yeah.
I've seen some videos on. Well, I didn't watch them, but I've seen some people putting up videos like, "What does this really mean? Can you actually use it?" and stuff like that.
Only Steamboat Willie. You got to be careful. The moment you put Disney or any of that with it.
Well, and then did you like how they're rebranding their intros? Have you noticed they use the Steamboat Willie with him whistling and the intros to their move? You know, like this video was made by Company D and it's got him there behind the steering wheel whistling. And so they're trying to be like, it's trademark, not copyright now or something.
Yeah, the mouse is going to get their way one way or the other. So,
Well, it's so
Grab 'em while you
stupid. What was
can.
it? 35 years. And then, okay, we're not going to get into politics. I'm not going to go that far, but yeah, should have been 35 years done, move down the road, but no,
Yeah.
let's make it 100 years.
yeah. Well, I don't know. It's such an institution. So, I mean, I get it, but whatever.
But that's the thing. He stole from every
yeah.
single one of his shows has stolen it from somebody else.
Yep.
Everyone, even Frozen, ancient Russian fairy tale.
Yep.
Well, ancient, sorry. I gotta calm down. Sorry.
Well,
Put
you
your
got to
blaster
think of it.
on. Put your blaster on chill.
I like Star Wars more than I like Disney. Because Star Trek, yeah.
I like old Disney.
I like Looney
Yeah,
Tunes. That's
Looney.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the thing? Somebody I saw on Facebook the other day. Somebody put up somebody talking about like all the crazy stuff that people show in cartoons now, and they were like, "Well, I haven't. I grew up watching Looney Tunes, and I haven't strapped a rocket to my back and roller skates yet, like the Coyote." Yeah, pretty funny. Let's
Looks
see
like
here.
fun though.
Oh yeah. John Thompson uses Mach 3 and Aspire for CNC and Lightburn, and Laser Tinkercad and Cura for 3D printing. Harry's using Easel 2 as well, I guess. Metric Desktop, when he cuts STLs, most 3D work is with desktops 2x2 limit. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Gatton kicking in there. He does his 3D design and Design Spark Mechanical. And Cam is all VCarve Pro. Very good. Well, thanks for chiming in there, folks. Appreciate it. All right. Well, if there's no more,
Hey, Robin.
oh yeah, Robin's out there. Hi.
Yeah.
I
No,
think,
as far as myself, it's Fusion 360, VCarve, Corel Draw when I do the laser. Every now and then I'll do the Illustrator. I'll jump into Illustrator if I need to. What else? Oh, Kira. I do want to try the Prusa slicer though. I haven't played with that one yet.
Prusa Slicer is pretty good. I've been using since I've gotten this one over here. I've started using Bamboo Slicer as well, or Bamboo Studio, and I really like that too. I'm actually working on some videos about Bamboo Studio, so stay tuned for that.
I am curious about Bamboo Studio. Is it proprietary to just the machine, or can you use it with
Nope.
other?
No, you can put anything you want in there.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, so it's not the right now they have like 49 other machines profiles in there in their design studio. But yeah, and if it's not there, you can build your own profile for it pretty easy.
That's pretty.
That's
Hey,
actually
Cody
what
made it.
it's about. Yeah, I saw Mr. Cody Elkins out there. So good to see you there,
Matt?
Mr. Cody.
Matt Haas is out there.
Oh, Mr. Haas. Oh, yeah. Oh, can
Matt wants to know if he can. Yeah.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Yeah. But yeah, I've since we're talking about everything else that we use, then yeah. So for CNC, usually I use easel for my design stuff. If not, if I'm doing some kind of line drawing or whatever, I'm using Inkscape. So I do that for laser stuff and CNC work, and then for 3D printing, I've been using some Fusion 360. Yeah, and there's actually a lot now that you can do inside the slicers, which is kind of crazy. They're almost like being able to really design stuff. Like you can actually take lettering and imprint it on stuff and all that. It's pretty interesting, some of the stuff that you can do with it. So
I forgot about Inkscape. I use Inkscape for my the Eggbot.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you want to include the Eggbot into the CNC run,
It is. It is.
it's a
very
fun
cool.
little.
It's
fun
an
little
ornament bot.
I haven't
use.
used these yet, but I have them on my desktop to try. OpenSCAD and FreeCAD as well. Even if I don't use them, just at least check them out, give them a run, see what it's about. They were free,
Oh, it never hurts to look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's how I found EtzelCam.
Bob CNC also has they have a cam and CAD as well. The cam is their simple cam or something. I forget. I think that's what it's called, simple cam. But I mean, all you're really needing to do is run the G code, so it works fine. I've used that on my Revolution, and basic cam and basic CAD is what it's called. Sorry, not simple, basic. But that's the basic cam is pretty basic, but it lets you play with stuff, so pretty good. Let's see here. Oh, here. What's Mr. Hopkins? Do you guys know of a nice 2D drawing app I can use on a tablet? Mr. Cody, what tablet is it? Android or Apple? Because that makes a difference for what I'm going to say. Oh yeah. Dave was correcting me there. Basic cam. Yeah. Very good. So we'll give Mr. Cody a minute here. A Galaxy S9. All right, I don't have anything for you then.
I wonder if Inkscape would work on it. That's 2D.
Yeah. I don't know. If it was Apple, I would say get Procreate. That is it's a great drawing app. But since I think it's only an Apple thing. I don't think. Yeah. But it's fantastic. You can really do some pretty cool stuff with it. All right.
That's something I've never even tried to do.
Oh yeah.
Tablet and drawing.
I find it really difficult.
Yeah.
I've had I paint and I've drawn all my life. The layers mess my brain up. It's hard for me to get that figured out, but I do try.
It's funny because like with a pen and the computer, it just doesn't feel natural. Like, but with a mouse, it's like, okay, cool, yeah, let's go draw. And I just feel like I'm missing stuff when I have a pen and a computer. Pen and paper, fine, whatever, draw all day, do whatever. But
yeah.
Have you tried a stylus?
Yeah.
And it's still the same?
It's still the same. There's just something about right click, left click. I need those mouse wheel, alt, could left hand for the alt and control and shift and just I need all my control,
Yeah.
You
The,
like your shortcuts.
That was my Gatton CNC Christmas project last year.
Mhm.
And this is Procreate that I drew this on. And but anyway, the surface on mine, because I got this iPad specifically because I wanted to be able to draw on it. And it's a paper like cover on it, so it has like a little bit of a drag to it. It's not really smooth, and it does a pretty good job.
Were you talking about the tip that has that?
No, the screen protector itself.
There's I saw somebody actually came out with tips for stylist to make it to have that, so you could add it to your stylist, and they had different widths and textures and grips that you could adjust to your liking to get that kind of paper feel.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there's been some. I mean, here's a little. You can't really see it there, but there's a little cartoon skull guy that I was drawing on there one day. But yeah, the paper. I think it's called Paper White. No, maybe not. But anyway, it was a nice cover for it, but kind of gives that feeling. But anyway, let's see here. Oh, what's Matt saying here? I broke out my Wacom tablet the other day. Awkward. Yeah, I know some people that still draw with those all the time, and I actually bought one for my daughter at one point because she wanted to be able to do some digital drawing. Let's see, what's Mr. Cody say? I have to make several toolbox kits for a school woodworking project. Nice. I ended up making prints and cut lists on graphing paper. Yeah, there you go. Get it out there. Get it out there and get it done there, sir. Very cool. Paperwhite is the term. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's one of their things. Something similar to that. If you, I'm sure that has some sort of there. Oh wow, there's look, Lynn Starkey's talking to us from Perth, Australia. Nice, buddy.
Down under.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. So, all right, well,
Dude, one of my favorite beers back in the day was I just brain fart. Too much beer, I guess, from the past. Foster Lager.
Yeah.
Foster the big oil cans.
Beer. Yeah.
The beer.
There
Now
you
it's
go.
made in Canada. It's not as good.
Good times. All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap this thing up and go watch some football for the rest of the evening. Mr. Corliss, you got anything else you want to talk to us about or promote or anything?
Not that I probably did, but when you're my age, you just if you don't say it right away, you're going to forget it. So I'll write it down next time.
All right. Thanks for joining us. I did that on purpose.
I was like, wait, what?
Get out. Mr. Hammerquist, you got anything?
All right. So I've seen that Black is Black paint, right? And
Yeah.
I wasn't going to pay $300 for a little deal. So I got the Musu black paint. So if anyone has any ideas they want to send me, this is supposed to not absorb any light or anything. So it's supposed to be black. So if anyone has any suggestions on what kind of project or anything, send them over to me. I'm still trying to think of something to really test this out. It's got to have some lights or something. So
sweet.
Let me know your ideas on that.
You paint a circle on the floor, and then drop through it like Looney Tunes.
Like a black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, that'll be cool.
What- Matt wants to know where you buy it.
I got this off Amazon, and then there are two other companies. One company makes this absolute black paint that, again, doesn't reflect any light, no sheen or anything, but it's only sold to one artist. He bought the rights and everything. So this other guy came out and made another black paint, and you have to promise not to sell it to this other artist. It's crazy. So I ended up with this off Amazon because this was a lot cheaper than spending $200-300 on about that much paint.
Wow. What brand? What was it called again?
MUSOU black paint. Museo. I'm sorry. I get in trouble for saying Bolian, whatever, mispronouncing. I see the letters, I say them out loud.
That's a good one.
Ooh.
Except for they'd have to be Star Trek ships.
No, I'll put some Star Wars ships destroying Star Trek ships.
Yeah, that's
destroying
right.
Star Wars. Ah, you got me.
Millennium
Too late
Falcons.
at night. You got me.
Captain, huh? Captain. And 4 pips, right? It's Captain.
Yes.
Okay.
Very
I
good.
needed to add one more to be Admiral, and that way I could be wrong.
You got to show those pips. Show that one pip. That's slick how you did that. Oh, go ahead and pop one off. The back is the impressive part. My luck, I'd blow it out.
So yeah. If I change my camera, I know it's going to be hard to get focused, but it's on. It won't let me manually focus. Here, let's see. It's gonna,
Boom.
but it's small,
Yeah.
and then it's just another little. That's the magnet on the back holding it in.
Cool.
So, and these things are strong.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
I'm kind of scared having them around my computer. That's why I've already lost 3 before the show trying to get these on.
Negative, positive, you know.
Very cool.
Yes, Matt.
Hey Harry, do you live in Iowa?
Yeah, right. Wow. That is some cold weather right there. No, thank you.
That's even
Very
colder.
good. All right. Well, Sean, do you have anything else for us tonight?
Brain fart. Have a wonderful weekend. Hey, check out he's gonna have some new stuff coming out. Check out Ryan's new videos. Just around the corner. He's
It'd be helpful.
Ryan's like, why?
We got to get it done. I was actually looking at a video last night, or I was going through my phone and some old video stuff, and I was like, "Oh, well, there's a video I never put out from like a year and a half ago of a sign I made. Maybe we should put that one out." But yeah. For me, thanks to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it, and always having fun with it. So we're gonna keep it going and make some stuff happen here, and hopefully this week I can get some more stuff done. That'll be pretty nice. I have 10 houses left to do for Christmas lights, but I can't get out there when it's snow and ice.
Best
So
be
10
safe.
houses and one giant 50-foot tree. So it almost done with that stuff, but hopefully this week I can get it down and get it done. And then it's off to get ready for home show season coming up. So fun. But anyway, appreciate everybody. What's up?
I called it right. He lives in Iowa.
Oh yeah, Southern Ireland. Yeah.
It's cold here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
Oh.
guys can keep it. I don't want any of it. My wife and I came back here while we left Florida at 70 something degrees. and we get back to Maryland, it's 25. I was like, can we just get back on the plane and go home? Go back down. Forget this place. A bunch of crazies around here anyway. But all right, well, everybody else, hope you have a great weekend. Thank you very much for joining us. We definitely appreciate your support every week. And I guess we'll see you next week. We'll keep at it and have another good show. So thanks, everybody. Peace out, sauerkraut.